Chu Tridaudi Chu, Te Chikora, Nechu Chi. These are just some of the place names that happily roll off the tongues of Gwich'in elders, eager to share the names, plus the history and knowledge that they embody. The names are powerful and poetic, but in 1992, they were almost lost. That summer, Alistine Andre and I were hired by the Northern Oil and Gas Action Plan Archaeology Project to document Gwich'in place names and traditional land use to complement archaeology being carried out north of the Mackenzie River, where development was being proposed. By summer's end, we had interviewed 23 elders and traditional land users in Tsigaychik and Inuvik, had 54 hours of audio tape, and a set of 1 to 50,000 scale maps with locations of 125 place names and other land use data, plus oral history behind these places. This is the first time that such in-depth ethnographic knowledge had been documented with the Gwich'in. The elders were so happy with the research, they asked us to return the following summer. They're really concerned that the names and oral history were not being passed on. So we returned to Tsigaychik in 1993 to continue, and that fall the Gwich'in Social and Cultural Institute, or GSCI, began operation with a mandate to document, preserve, and promote Gwich'in culture, language, traditional knowledge, and values. And recently, the GSCI became a cultural heritage department within the Gwich'in Tribal Council. With GSCI in operation, the research was expanded to the entire Gwich'in settlement region, resulting in the documentation of 900 named places. And of these, almost 500 have now been officially recognized by the governments of the Northwest Territories and Yukon, significantly decolonizing the maps of northwestern Canada. This recognition repatriates the names to their proper place, acknowledging Gwich'in history and traditional knowledge of the land and ensuring they are transmitted into the future. Unlike most non-Indigenous place names, Gwich'in named places describe what's important about a location. These names and their associated stories are a window into the culture and intimate relationship with the land. They're typically inspired by the following. 1, the availability of resources such as ochre, or the use of traditional methods for capturing resources. For example, the types of birds, fish, or animals available at a location. Stone for making tools, wood to make moose skin boats, plus technology such as caribou fences and fish traps. 2, the physical characteristics of a place. For example, a distinctive looking round hill or an area such as Strait to the Lai, which is point separation, where the Mackenzie River separates into 3 different channels flowing into the Mackenzie Delta. 3, places that have a connection with a legendary event, such as Datrin e Chinkit, 3 hollows in a riverbank along the Arctic Red River, where long ago Raven had his camp and tricked the people to retrieve his stolen beak. 4, places that refer to historical events, including contact with other Indigenous groups. An example would be the area around a creek called Natainlai near Fort McPherson, where a battle between the Gwich'in and Siglet, an Inuit group, took place many, many years ago. 5, a place where a particular person is known to have lived, such as Newt Lang's place near Aklavik. Newt Lang had a trading post here from 1936 to 64 and was much admired by the local people, being elected to the Territorial Council of the NWT in its early years and as well involved in the hunt for the Mad Trapper. 6, a place considered sacred such as Shildee, located on the Peel River. This name relates to a legend about a young girl who broke the rules of her puberty training and caused her brothers and dog to turn into stone pillars. In order to share the knowledge of the elders as widely as possible, in 2015, after 23 years of research with over 70 elders and traditional land users, we launched our online Gwich'in interactive place name and story atlas. It was created in partnership with Carleton University's Geomatics and Cartographic Research Center. It showcases the 900 named places we've recorded, with each name linked to audio of Gwich'in names spoken by local speakers, plus translations, associated oral history, and photographs. The atlas can be searched by place name or subject. For example, if you're searching for a name such as Nagwacho-Chik, you click on the name and the information and story behind the name appears on the right side of the screen. And the place is highlighted on the map and you can hear and see the name and its translation. You can also explore the other names in the area by hovering over the delineated areas that represent place names. We considered the atlas a living atlas, as further information including photos, video, sketch maps, and documents will be added. Also in 2015, we launched a large wall map 5 feet by 7 feet and a set of 22 maps at 1 to 250,000 scale. And we believe these maps are truly unique and that the Gwich'in are among only a handful of Indigenous people in Canada who have created such comprehensive place name maps for their traditional lands. We're happy to say that the Gwich'in place names, which were at risk of being lost in 1992, are alive and well. The elders we have worked with considered this their gift to future generations, and they've left a fine legacy. Hai Cho, thank you.